Fueled up or running on fumes? Why motivation matters. Motivation is the driving force behind every successful endeavor, whether it's a business project, a personal goal, or a team effort. Picture this, a Formula One race car, sleek and powerful but stuck on the starting grid. It has all the potential to win the race, but it can't move an inch. The problem, it's out of fuel. Without fuel, even the most advanced machine is rendered useless. A company without motivated employees is like that race car, all potential, no movement. The vision and resources might be there, but without motivation, progress stalls. Employee motivation is the engine that drives productivity, innovation, and ultimately organizational success. It's the spark that ignites creativity and the force that propels teams forward. When employees are motivated, they're engaged, productive, and invested in the company's mission. They bring their best selves to work, contributing to a vibrant and dynamic workplace. They go the extra mile, solve problems creatively, and contribute to a positive work environment. It's a win-win situation. Motivated employees are not just workers, they are innovators, collaborators, and leaders in their own right. However, even with the best intentions, leaders often make mistakes that drain employee motivation, leading to a disengaged and unproductive workforce. This can result in high turnover rates, low morale, and a decline in overall performance. This isn't about being a cool boss, it's about understanding the human element of business. It's about recognizing that employees are individuals with unique needs, aspirations, and challenges. Let's break down these motivation misfires and, more importantly, how to fix them. By addressing these issues, leaders can create an environment where motivation thrives, leading to sustained success and a happier, more productive workforce. Silence isn't golden, the perils of lack of feedback. Imagine pouring your heart into a project only to receive radio silence from your boss. The anticipation of feedback can be nerve-wracking, but the absence of it is even worse. This deafening silence is a motivation killer. It leaves employees questioning their efforts and doubting their abilities. Employees crave feedback, both positive reinforcement and constructive criticism. They need to know what they are doing right and where they can improve. Lack of feedback leaves them feeling undervalued and directionless. It creates a void where there should be guidance and support. In the fast-paced world of automotive manufacturing, feedback is crucial. Every detail matters, and timely feedback can make the difference between success and failure. Imagine a team of engineers designing a new car feature. They rely on feedback to ensure their designs meet the company's standards and customer expectations. Without regular feedback, they risk veering off course, wasting time and resources on a design that might not meet the company's needs. This can lead to costly revisions and delays. Regular check-ins and constructive feedback sessions are like pit stops, allowing for adjustments and course correction, ensuring the team stays on track to reach the finish line. Feedback is not just a formality, it's a vital component of the creative and productive process. Lost in translation, the dangers of unclear goals. When goals are not clearly defined, teams can easily become disoriented and lose their way. Consider a sales team without a clear sales target. They might be making calls, sending emails, and attending meetings, but without a specific goal, their efforts are scattered and ineffective. They might be working hard, but without a defined objective, their efforts lack direction. This lack of direction can lead to wasted time and resources, as team members may be duplicating efforts or working on tasks that don't contribute to the overall goal. Unclear goals lead to confusion, frustration, and ultimately demotivation. When employees don't understand what they're working towards, it's hard for them to stay motivated and engaged. Think of a marketing team at a tech company launching a new product. They might have brilliant ideas and creative strategies, but without a clear understanding of the target audience and desired outcomes, their campaign can easily go off track. If the leadership team hasn't clearly communicated the target audience or desired outcomes, the marketing campaign is likely to miss the mark. This can result in wasted budget, missed opportunities, and a product launch that fails to make an impact. It's like building a car without a blueprint. You might end up with something that looks like a car, but it won't function properly. Clear goals act as a roadmap, guiding teams towards success and ensuring that every effort contributes to the bigger picture. Micromanagement. Mayhem. Why autonomy is key. Imagine a bird trapped in a cage, unable to spread its wings and fly. Employees, like birds, need the freedom to explore, experiment, and take ownership of their work. Micromanagement stifles creativity, breeds resentment, and sends the message that employees aren't trusted. In the world of software development, autonomy is paramount. Imagine a team of programmers tasked with developing a new app. Constant oversight and interference from managers would only hinder their progress. Give them the freedom to experiment, collaborate, and problem solve, and they're more likely to soar to new heights of innovation. Stagnation station, the need for growth opportunities. Imagine a plant left in the same pot for years without fresh soil or fertilizer. It might survive, but it will never thrive. Employees need opportunities to learn, grow, and expand their skill sets. Without them, they stagnate, becoming disengaged and unproductive. Take the example of a customer service representative at a telecommunications company. Providing them with opportunities to learn new technologies, develop their communication skills, and advance within the company will not only improve their job satisfaction, but also benefit the company in the long run. Burning the midnight oil, the pitfalls of unrealistic expectations. Imagine a donkey being asked to carry a load far beyond its capacity. It's simply not sustainable. Overburdening employees with unrealistic workloads leads to burnout, resentment, and ultimately decreased productivity. Consider a team of nurses working in a busy hospital emergency room. While their dedication to patient care is unwavering, consistently scheduling them for double shifts or denying them adequate breaks will inevitably lead to exhaustion, mistakes, and potentially compromised patient care. Communication breakdown. The importance of transparency. Imagine driving a car with a faulty GPS system. You're likely to get lost, frustrated, and lose trust in the navigation system. Similarly, poor communication within an organization creates confusion, mistrust, and a sense of disconnect among employees. Think of a company undergoing a major restructuring. If leaders fail to communicate the reasons behind the changes, the potential impact on employees, and the company's vision for the future, employees are left feeling anxious, uncertain, and demotivated. The feedback fix. Turning criticism into fuel. So how do we fix these motivation misfires? Let's start with feedback. Regular, constructive feedback is essential. Think of it as coaching, not criticizing. Highlight what's working, offer suggestions for improvement, and make it a two-way conversation. In the culinary world, chefs constantly taste and adjust their dishes throughout the cooking process. Similarly, leaders should provide regular feedback to help employees season their skills and produce their best work. Setting the GPS, the power of clear objectives. Next up, navigation. Employees need clear, measurable goals. What are the key performance indicators? How does their work contribute to the bigger picture? When everyone understands the destination and their role in getting there, motivation soars. Think of a rowing team. Each member needs to be in sync, pulling their weight and moving in the same direction to reach the finish line. Clear goals provide that synchronization. Empowering the crew, unleashing autonomy's potential. Now let's talk about freedom. Employees thrive when empowered to make decisions and take ownership. This doesn't mean abandoning ship, but rather creating a culture of trust and accountability. Imagine a jazz band. Each musician brings their unique skills and improvisational style to the performance. While there's a basic structure, the magic happens when they're free to express themselves within that framework. The motivation equation, a formula for success. Motivating employees isn't about magic tricks or motivational posters with eagles soaring over mountains. It's about understanding human psychology and creating an environment where people feel valued, challenged, and empowered. By avoiding these common mistakes and embracing evidence-based practices, leaders can unlock the full potential of their workforce and steer their organizations toward lasting success. Remember, motivated employees are the fuel that drives innovation, productivity, and ultimately a thriving and fulfilling work environment. So ditch the demotivators, embrace the motivators, and watch your team soar.